Welcome to the Lebanon Leprechaun Show. I'm Dave Peach, and we are presented by FTIC, and they are happy to support the Lebanon Leprechauns. They're a stamping and robotic welding manufacturer located in Jamestown, Indiana, and FTIC is dedicated to being active and engaged in Jamestown and all of Boone County. Find out more at fticna.com. And we are happy to be joined by Cole Johnson. And Cole, Knightdale, North Carolina. How many years you been with the Leprechauns? I know at least 2.
Yes, this is my second year.
Second
year. Yes, sir.
Now, Knightdale, North Carolina. What is in Knightdale, North Carolina? What is it near?
It's actually near Raleigh, North Carolina, maybe like 2 minutes away from where I stay at. It's not too different from Lebanon, actually, as far as just the country roads and stuff like that. But it's a nice little city,
And you went to Mount Olive College?
Yes, sir. I graduated there in 2023, played all 4 years. Yeah, great experience at Mount Olive.
I guess we should say we got this big country music night coming up on Friday. We got Craig Campbell, and he's going to be at the Four Finger Distillery. He's going to sing the anthem. He's got a meet and greet at Backroads Barbecue at 4 o'clock. You've been to Backroads, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh my,
of course.
it's phenomenal.
Chris
Canal. But I guess you look at that night. You look at Friday. It's a big game against St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
You got a big opponent. It's a critical game. They're undefeated. We are 7-2. And we'll have a big celebration afterwards. Then you got to go to Hamilton County the next night. So you're going to be busy. But how are you preparing for St. Louis?
Just ready for the physicality. We know they're a physical team. They're going to play hard. They're going to just go at us. So just being prepared for that. Being prepared on the defensive end. I'm ready to, because that's really our main struggle right now. We can score the ball. I think we're averaging 130 points per game right now. So really just the defensive, locking in on that defense aspect to stop our opponents.
You had 30 points the other night. What were you thinking going into that game? Did you have any idea you were going to put 30 on the board that night?
Yeah, no, I'm just staying aggressive, just trusting my teammates. They put me in great positions to, do that. And really the main focus going into that game was just to win. That's always the focus. Doing what I need to do to help my team win. And it was a collective win. And I'm glad we got the win, and I'm getting ready for St. Louis and Hamilton on Saturday. So just, yeah.
What is different about this year's team? Last year, the team, we got to say, struggled to win games.
Yeah.
This year, you're 7-2. What's the difference?
I would say the roster. We have a very talented roster. A lot of guys who can score the ball. I think for this year, it was just really trying to put all this talent together and do his best for the team and just win games. Just win games for you guys. Yeah, just win games.
Seems like we've got the answers.
Mm-hmm.
The other team makes a run. We're able to get back in the game, never
Mm-hmm.
out of a game, and we've had some great moments. How do you keep this going as we're 9 games into a 24-game season?
Just staying locked in and not being satisfied. I mean, we are 7-2, but we're not. That's not the goal. The goal is to make the playoffs. The goal is to win championships. That's the goal. So just coming as a unit and realizing that, and just locking in on that, just winning. That's what we have to do.
As I observe the team, I think of the word unselfish.
Yes.
And we've got a lot of scorers on the team.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work? I mean, the same person can't take every shot, even though you might be hotter than the other player as far as, the shooting that particular night. How does that work? And how, when we look at all the players on our team, what an unselfish night for you to get 30.
Yeah. It's all sacrifice. We have guys, I know I had 30 last game, but we have guys on this team that can score 30 on any given night. We have that type of roster. And last night just happened to be my night, but next night could be anybody's night. And just coming as a team and putting our pride away and our talents away to do what's best for the greater good of the team. And that's where it starts at.
How was it playing at Hinkle Fieldhouse with the Go Time Green Machine and the TBT?
Yes, that was a great experience. Just to be a part of that was a blessing. We I think we lost the first game. We didn't get to where we wanted to be, but it was a great experience. Just being playing the Hinkle Fieldhouse for the first time. My first time in Indiana was actually last year, so just having all that happen, it was a blessing for sure.
It was fun.
It was fun.
And you played them well, Carmen's crew.
Yep.
I mean, it was a very tight game throughout. What do you like to do off the court?
Off the court, I like to listen to music. I like to work out. I'm a pretty simple guy. Nothing. Just listen to music, work out, hang with friends, family. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Video games or streaming services that you like or anything like that?
I'm not a big video game person, but I do have a PS5. But
Okay.
I don't really play like that. I don't play like that.
Very good. And being in Lebanon for the second year, what do you have to say to the fans, and what do you have to say about the city of Lebanon?
Yeah. To the fans, thank you guys for your continued support. We're just happy to be in this position to win games for you guys, and the goal is to win championships here. And as far as the city, man, I like Lebanon. I like staying here. It's calm. It's more of my vibe for sure. But thank you, Lebanon.
It's similar to Nightdale.
Yeah, it is.
Very good.
Yep.
So, we look forward to what's going to be a great night on Friday night, country music night. Craig Campbell will be there. It's the St. Louis Griffins. It's a big basketball game. This is a big one. We lost to them in St. Louis earlier in the season. Got to get this one, and we look forward to it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cole, great to talk to you. Anything else you want to say?
No, just thank you, Lebanon. Come out to the game, support. We're gonna play hard for you guys.
That is Cole Johnson, Lebanon Leprechauns, and we are presented by FTIC. Lebanon Leprechaun Show presented by FTIC, and we are joined by Ron Washington of the Leprechauns. Ron, you took a trip to Germany in between seasons, but you're back at it. 16 points against the Wizards, 7 against the Griffins. Grove City, 14 points. How does it feel to be back in Lebanon?
In a sense, it feels like I haven't left for real. I came back, it was like 3 weeks into the season, and I gelled with everybody. Like, it seems like I've been here since training camp, I feel like.
How was the experience in Germany? And you've been overseas before.
Yeah, Germany was great. It was probably my best experience overseas. I definitely like my teammates the most that I've been overseas. I probably learned the most, definitely experienced the most. I went to the Netherlands a little bit. Went to Serbia too during my time over there. So I got to see a lot of things that I didn't see while I was overseas my first 2 years, because I was more like in the house to myself.
How does it work overseas? Is there's a season and playoffs, and how is it? What is it comparable to?
So it depends where you're at, but my league, it was pretty much you have 4 teams that make the playoffs. It's about 24 games regular season. So the top 4 teams make the playoffs, and a lot of times it's like a fight for like the last 3 and 4 spot, because 3 to 6 is normally all around the same range. We was like in the 6th spot. We competed, but we definitely struggled towards the end with like injuries and stuff like that.
Do they have college athletics like we have in Germany?
No, that's the thing. They don't have so the thing is they're into like youth clubs. So just like Lebanon has a team, they will have a youth club from 9 years old to 11, 15U, and they continue it like that. The university is just for like school and stuff like that.
Wow. That no homecoming, no games, just a school.
Yeah, they don't have that experience. But I will say this, the experience of a club is very different, because it's everybody from that village area, and they're like very prideful about where they're from. So like we had a rivalry, and like it's crazy because I was like so not nonchalant, but calm and mellow, and all my teammates is like riled up and like ready to go aggressive because it's a rivalry, and they take it real serious. Like they be in practice at it, thinking about the next game and stuff. So I definitely did enjoy my experience there.
Okay, now I asked Cole this question. I'll ask you. You were on last year's team. What is going on with the Lebanon Leprechauns this season?
I think we have a bunch of guys that understand that we need each other to win. We have a bunch of guys that have great experience, high-level D1, played overseas, and I think we're all just like meshing together and realizing if we win and play basketball the right way, we all could shine. Like Cole just had a 30-point game. Hawk had a 40-point game the game before I came. So anybody can have a big night as long as we do what we're supposed to do as a team and play for each other instead of playing for ourselves. We could be a successful team.
You know, I could ask any player this. How is it having Hawk on the team as opposed to playing against him?
I'm happy. Just trust me, I'm
If
happy.
the guy can score 40, yeah, it's good to have him on your side, right?
Something I always say is it's always good to have someone who you know will go to bat for you and put it all out on the floor. We know no matter what Hawk is going to put out on the floor, he's going to leave the game. He's not going to do it the bad way. He's not going to leave bad emotions, but he's going to leave everything on the court. And anybody who does that, I love to play with them.
What do you see as the keys to the game against the Griffins?
Similar to what Cole said, physicality. We have to be prepared for them full court pressing us, getting physical. And I think more than ever, I think we just need to play our game. Last time we played them, we played their game. We let them dictate the shots. We have a great amount of talent. We have 10 guys who I know could score 15 plus a game. So I think we just need to dictate the tempo, and I think that'll control everything that's needed.
And what do you like to do off the court?
I'm just a chill guy too. I don't have too much time off the court, if we're really being honest. I was in Germany from August to now, then I came here, so I'm gonna be doing this until June. So my little 2 months I get off, I just go on vacation a little bit. I definitely travel, but I don't do too much. I like kicking it with my family, go see my sister in D.C.
Kind of like me. I work and I do Lebanon, and you know, I do some games on the side. It's like, what, you know, sometimes just falling asleep in front of the television. You know,
No, like relaxing is sometimes the best thing when it comes to traveling all the time, everything. My mom be like, why you just want to be in the living room? I'll be like, this is my peace at sometimes. And
you guys go to Columbus, Ohio, and St. Louis, and I mean, you're traveling quite a bit.
Yeah, in like 2-3 weeks, I believe we have like 4 games in 6 days. So we just have to be prepared, do the recovery we need to do, get the sleep we need to do.
What would you say to the fans of Lebanon and the city?
I'm happy to be back. We're trying our hardest to bring you a championship, and I think this year will be the year.
I noticed you said you're busy until June.
Yeah,
that's
June.
when the playoffs are, right?
100%.
They're ready. We're ready for the playoffs. So, I mean, I'm taking a little vacation early May, but I'm ready for a long run in June. Let's see what we can do.
I hope so.
That is Ron Washington. Ron, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
New sweats, and they look great. And we look forward to seeing all of you at the game on Friday night, April 10th. St. Louis Griffins, they're undefeated. Will they be undefeated at the end of the night? We will see. Lebanon 7-2, and again, Craig Campbell, country music night. Craig will be singing the national anthem, and he'll be performing at Four Finger Distillery after the game. And we'll see you at the meet and greet at 4 o'clock with Craig Campbell at Backroads Barbecue. I tell you what, I'm going to put Ron on the spot. Favorite thing at Backroads Barbecue?
I'll say the ribs. Definitely the ribs.
I got to get the ribs. I've not got them. I've had the brisket, the pulled pork,
and the catfish.
The catfish.
Yeah, the catfish is good, but I'm a ribs guy, so every time, not every time, but half and half, I either get the catfish or the ribs, so you have to get one of those.
Have you ever had the onion rings?
No.
Oh, they're good. They're very good. They're kind of stringy onion rings, and anyway, the sides are to die for too at Backroads. I'm getting hungry. We'll see you there at 4 o'clock on Friday for the remote, and Ron, we'll see you at the game on Friday.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Big thank you to Cole Johnson and Ron Washington for joining us on the Lebanon Leprechaun Show, presented by FTIC in Jamestown. And a big thank you to Matt Foxworthy for the producer, director, and editor that he is, and getting the Lebanon Leprechaun Show on YouTube. And we hope you enjoy it. We will see you at Backroads. We'll see you at the game. We'll see you at Four Finger Distillery coming up on Friday. I'm Dave Peach. That's the Lebanon Leprechaun Show.